otalinga, usimaila, sila sila. Ole fa'ama ilea, ole rheumatica, emata utia tele ana fainga. Rheumatica, rheumatica, la 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 la. Rheumatica, rheumatica, la 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 la.
So the way that rheumatic relief is organized is to educate the population that we're working with, to offer echocardiographic screening to the children so we can detect who may be suffering from rheumatic heart disease, and then work with the ministries of health in Samoa or in the countries in which we take our program to help the children that we are concerned that might be suffering from rheumatic heart disease. So when we work in the education side of things, we need to work at different levels. And our first level would be to target the children. The child is the one that would be suffering from the disease, the one that is the most susceptible to an adverse reaction from the strep virus. So we want a child, if they have a sore throat, because it's so common, we still want them to be alert and concerned when they have a sore throat to go and tell their mom or their dad or their caregiver, whomever they live with, that they have a sore throat. And we do this by showing them a puppet show. And the puppet show is about a little girl who is supposed to get up and go to school and doesn't feel well. And so her mom takes her daughter to the doctor and explains the symptoms that the little girl is struggling from. The doctor then detects that there's a sore throat and initiates then the penicillin, the antibiotic that the child will need, and tells the child to take all of the antibiotic till it's gone, and then the doctor questions the class, the group of children, to see if they've understood what's just happened. So that's the purpose of the puppet show, is to reach the child. They're our front point. That's our primordial prevention. And we do that. In addition to that, we sing songs that are familiar melodies to these children in the Samoan culture, and we put lyrics then to these familiar melodies that are applicable to signs and symptoms and behaviors that are appropriate for rheumatic heart disease.
Tanguile urupa longo otalinga, usimaila, sila sila. Ole fa'ama ilea, ole rheumatica, emata utia tele ana fainga. Rheumatica, rheumatica, la 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 la. Rheumatica, rheumatica, la 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 la. Ole rheumatica, ole mai, ole fatu, ioi otila pataiatu. Bisi solo itinata umalava solo sunga awalepa atatala. Rheumatica, rheumatica, la 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 la. Rheumatica, rheumatica, la 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 la. Tale mafatu atinga otalinga, ole sala ole viva tinga le manala vai male hula awalava ete fatu tu. Rheumatica, rheumatica, la 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 la. Rheumatica, rheumatica, la 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 la. Rheumatica, la la la, tica la la la, hey, tica la la la. Rheumatica, la la la, tica la 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 la.
If they tell a parent that they've got or a caregiver, even a principal or a teacher at school, that they have a sore throat, we need now these parents, this next level, to understand the potential seriousness of a sore throat. Again, because it's so common. And also, it's not visible. It's not a wound that you can see on their leg or something broken. It's not visible to them. So we now have employed the principals of these schools to talk with the parents and caregivers of the children that attend their school. So we prepared an outline that coincides with a poster that a principal uses and we use the principal. They're trusted and they're familiar and they speak the language. And they speak it in a way that's simple so that the parents can understand, and they alert them just of the basic concepts. If a child has a sore throat, go and see a doctor. And if you do, your child will be fine. If you don't, there are potential serious consequences. So there's two options, and the principal explains these two options to the caregivers. So we've reached the child and the caregiver. There's nothing like what we do. There's not another program like this anywhere in the world.
I don't think there is.
Mm-mm. So because they have great screening programs, and they've had some efforts with public health, but they haven't put them all together like we do.